Hello yogis, thank you for joining me. Sunny and I are back for another quick little flow to get the blood moving, get the energy flowing, hopefully have you feeling great and on your way in no time at all. I am really happy you decided to join me. You decided to push play and do something for yourself. And let's get on the mat. What do you say, hey Sunny? Let's do it. Let's get on the mat. Coming to stand at the front of the mat, feet hip width apart, moving your weight a little side to side, front to back, trying to equally distribute your weight along your four corners of the feet. Rolling the shoulders forward, up and back, dropping them down away from the ears, allowing the shoulder blades to melt down the length of the spine. Allowing your hands to come to rest where they naturally lie. Growing long through the crown of the head, tucking the chin slightly. Softening the gaze or closing the eyes if you feel comfortable. Focusing in on the breath. Noticing each inhale, the rise of the chest. With each exhale, the falling of the chest. Notice how the breath moves you. Taking a minute to thank yourself for choosing to push play, choosing some time for you. I won't keep you here long today, just a quick little sequence to get the blood flowing, get the energy moving, and have you on your way. So on your next inhale, palms facing down, like you're moving through quicksand. You're going to inhale the arms up so that the hands are parallel with the mat below, parallel with the ground. Flipping the palms to face the ceiling. Exhaling, moving through space, palms come to kiss at the top. Inhaling, palms facing the ground. Resting at shoulder height. Exhaling, lowering all the way down to the side of the thighs. Rotating the palms open, moving through quicksand, inhaling, marrying the movement to the breath. Palms at shoulder height. Exhaling, continuing the journey all the way up, palms kiss at the top. Inhaling, moving through space, energizing through the fingertips, come to rest, arms at shoulder level. Exhaling, we continue the journey all the way down. And one more time at your pace, following your breath. Once you finish, bringing the hands to the heart, observing the flow of energy through the arms. Bending at the knees, inhaling, arms come up, kiss at the top. Bending the knees, bending at the waistline, lowering all the way down to your first forward fold. Taking a little organic movement here. Shaking the head no, nodding the head yes. Anything you need to wake up the body. Sliding the hands along the front of the legs. Coming to rest on the quads. Inhaling, growing long through the crown of the head. Tucking those elbows in like little grasshopper legs. Exhaling, unwinding. Planting the palms on the mat. Stepping the right foot back. Stepping the left foot back into our first plank. And let's all go ahead and lower the knees for this one. Rotating out from the shoulders, Bringing those elbows in, tucking them in, bending at the elbows, lowering all the way down to the mat. Forehead kisses the earth. Inhaling, growing long through the crown of the head. Cobra. Exhaling, we release. Inhaling, growing long into cobra. Exhaling, we release. One more time, inhaling, cobra, exhale, release. Tucking the toes under, tucking those elbows along the chest, inhaling, growing tall into plank, exhaling, hips to sky, and into our first downward dog. Taking a little organic movement here, walking your dog, pulling the weight out of the wrists, grounding through the palms of the hands, through the fingertips, pushing toward the front of the mat with your hands, and coming to center stillness. Tucking those ribs in toward the back of the spine. Inhaling, looking toward the front of your mat, ragdolling to the top, right foot first, left foot next. Growing long, hands to quads, flat back. And exhaling, we release again. Inhaling, bending at the knees, rising, hands kiss at the top. Exhale, release Anjali Mudra at the heart. Take a moment to see how you're feeling. See if anything's changed since the start of the practice. And here we go again. Inhaling, arms to sky. Slicing the palms through the midline. Lowering all the way to forward fold. Inhaling, sliding the palms to the shins. Rolling the shoulder blades down the length of the spine. Bring long through the crown of the head. Exhaling, we release into our forward fold. This time planting the palms. Step, hop, or float your way to plank. Lowering the hips, so not spiking them up toward the sky, lowering the hips. Pulling the shoulder blades down the length of the spine. Externally rotating through the shoulders. Bringing those elbows in, grounding through the palms of the hands, shoulders over wrists. And breathe and whisper to yourself here, I am strong. I am strong. Bending at the elbows, lowering to chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Your elbows are up by your ears, lowering them down and relaxing. Lovely. Curling the toes under, bringing your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhaling, looking at the front of your mat, hop, step, or float your way to the front. Inhaling, growing long through the crown of the neck, hands, fingertips on your mat. Exhaling, we release. Inhaling, rolling up to standing, palms kiss at the top, and we lower Anjali Mudra at the heart. And we breathe. See how you're feeling. Check in. And on our next inhale, bending the knees, inhaling the arms up toward the ceiling, slicing through the midline, folding all the way down. Palms come to meet at the ground. This time, inhaling to flat back, bringing the arms back into airplane arms. Exhaling, we lower. Planting the palms, inhale, hop, step, jump to the back of the mat, plank, externally rotating the shoulders, bringing those elbows in, chaturanga, we exhale, we inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, bringing the hips up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking into the front of your mat, hop, step, or float to the front of the mat. Flat back, your version. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms coming all the way up to kiss. Exhaling, hands to heart. And here we go again. Bending at the knees, inhale. Arms to the ceiling, slicing through the center, all the way down. We fold, inhaling, your version of flat back, going long through the crown of the head. Exhaling, plant the palms, step, hop, or jump to the back of the mat. Externally rotating the shoulders, bending at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, hips to sky, and back to downward facing dog. At any point here, if you need to take a break, feel free to come into child's pose. Inhaling, rooting through the left foot, right foot rising up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, we lift, knee to nose, knee to nose, knee to nose, engaging those core muscles, bringing the right foot up between the palms, high lunge. Rotating, left heel to the mat, spiking through the knife edge of the left foot, rooting through the ball joint of the right foot, pushing down and forward to the front of the mat with that right foot, feeling rooted and grounded into the mat. Exhaling, we rise, cartwheel our way up into Virabhadrasana B. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Tendency is for us to lean forward a little bit in this pose, which is fine, but it's a little more Bob Fosse than warrior. Conjures up the image of jazz hands. So if you're feeling jazz hands, fantastic, but bring that chest in line with the pelvis. Choose your drishti, extending the gaze past the right fingertips, rolling the shoulders down away from the ears, feeling strong, feeling powerful. Have a look at your front knee. Make sure you can see your big toe and your middle toe. Inhaling, flip the right palm to the ceiling, leaning forward, tracing a line with the right hand up toward the ceiling and back. And we extend. Inhaling, hand up toward the ceiling, coming back the way it came. Right elbow to right knee. Opening up through the left arm. Gaze toward that left thumb. Exhaling, lowering the left arm all the way back down to the ground. Right foot back toward plank. Rotating, open through the shoulders, elbows tucked in. Chaturanga, we exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale in, and release. And all together, inhale in. This time side out. And on our next inhale, rooting through the sole of the right foot. Left foot up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left knee to nose. Knee to nose, knee to nose, knee to nose. Bringing the left foot up between the palms. Right heel moving down onto the mat. Spiking through the knife edge of the right foot. Rooting through the ball joint of the left foot. We inhale, we rise, we grow tall, cartwheeling the arms. Open, we arrive at Virabhadrasana B, Warrior 2. Take a moment here, find your gaze. Growing tall, feeling strong, embodying the warrior. Inhaling, flip the left palm to the sky, reaching forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Inhaling, tracing a line with the left hand, left elbow over left knee. Right hand reaching up toward the ceiling. We open through the chest, growing long through the crown of the head. Exhaling, cartwheeling that hand back down to the mat. Left foot joins the right at the back of the mat. Last chaturanga. Take it or leave it. Exhaling, down, Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, hips to heels, knees together. Child's pose. Painting a line with your fingertips down the length of your mat. Fingers come to rest by your toes, allowing your head to melt, your forehead to melt into the mat. Notice your breath. Notice how you're feeling. How has your energy shifted since the start? Take a moment here in your little cave to thank yourself for showing up, to thank yourself for taking some time for you, making time for you. And on your next inhale, slowly, slowly, lovingly, gently, rolling one vertebrae at a time. Coming to sit, hero pose. And if hero's not good for you or your knees, feel free to come to sit cross-legged. Bending at the elbows, bringing the forearms, hands face up to the ceiling, forearms parallel to the mat. And then allowing the hands to rest gently, lovingly at the thighs. Growing long through the crown of the head, lowering the shoulder blades away from the ears, tucking the chin in slightly. Observe your breath, allowing it to come back to its natural ebb and flow. Thanking yourself again for taking some time for you. And I want to thank you for joining me, for taking some time to come out of your busy day, to come and move with me. You are my hero for doing that. Inhaling, bringing the hands up to your heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, so that was our quick little flow to get the blood moving, get the energy flowing. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, let us know down below, hit like, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay on top of any new videos I might be posting. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me. It means the world to me. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever this video might find you. Namaste.